Everybody, this is your boy DrkBLADExx, Exo Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. What's going on? What's good with you, pimp? As you guys keep tired of the video, we're doing a feat known as Energizer. It takes place in the T7 Solo, which is known as Science Spire. If you go to feats and go down to episodes, then go to Phantom Zone Science Spire, you'll see a feat known as Energizer. And it basically says, when doing this solo, energize the central power conduit with no more than 4 energy spears. No more than that. No more than that. So, what do you have to do? Well, you gotta do... Actually, not a lot, actually. It's just you being fast. That's it. This is actually, quite frankly, one of the easiest feats in the game to get. Some people might look it over, or I mean, basically, if you don't get this feat, you pretty much just took too much time, I guess, standing around. All right, so this takes place in several rooms up ahead. So, for the sake of this being a shorter video, we'll just fast forward. But pretty much all you have to do is just clear out the room. Don't worry about touching anything. Clear out the room so that there are no more ads in the room, period. Now imagine you could actually start sooner than that, but you can't run as fast as you can. You can't walk as fast as you can if you're taking damage. Everybody knows that. So clear out everything. Kill everything. Leave nothing to chance. Kill everything. So let's fast forward to the actual room you have to go to. And while we're fast forwarding, I'll tell you guys this much. Anybody who's ever watched any of my DCUO feat videos know that I do my feat videos from the perspective of you being a lower CR level. Of course, in the actual video, you see me being a higher one, but I walk you through it as if you were actually lower than myself. So yeah, like if you're a higher CR, I'm not really worried about you, but if you're low CR, I'll try to help you get through. I'm talking about like walk-in level low, at least for the most part. Anyway, we're coming up to that room. Also, for this video, I suggest being, just to make it easier for you, try to be about 150, or somewhere around 150. You don't have to be exactly. Like, when I say around, 147, 146 is still roughly around that 150. Anyway, this is the room you need to be in. This massive room right here. You can't miss it. It's the only room that looks like it. So what you're going to do is you're going to come in here and you're going to clear this room. Don't pick up anything else. Don't touch anything else. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's stop right here, actually. Alright, so this is a screenshot of a couple things I want to show you. Now, very, very important. Kill everything in the room first, because it's really not going to start until everything's dead. That's not really the most important thing. The most important thing is you want to pretty much try to familiar yourself, or how do I say it? You want to try to familiarize yourself with said room. And I do mean that, because this will make this feat go a lot easier and a lot faster. Or it's going to look like you're pretty much standing still. Anyway, there's a couple things in this room that you need to know what they are. For instance, these two things right here. Yeah, those right there. Alright, now out of these two things, let me talk a little bit about them. This right here is where the energy spear is created. Right now, as you can see, there is nothing on it, but once there's actually an energy spear on it, it'll look like a little ball of energy sitting on top of this thing. And that lets you know that there's something there. So, if you don't see any energy on it, it's not up. And there are several of these devices in this room. They're scattered all across this little, I kind of want to say, circle area. So keep your eye open for them, because as soon as you see one of those little circle things, you get over to it immediately as fast as possible. As fast as possible. Don't not waste time. They have a counter on them, or should I say a cooldown timer, or whatever you want to call it. Whether you pick it up or not, there's a cooldown timer on it. Get over to it as fast as possible. Now here's the other item. This is where you have to transport that spear to. And there's a cooldown timer on it as well. They actually share the same timer. However, you won't even see the timer until you pick up the spear. Matter of fact, there is no node over the ball of energy letting you know you have to pick it up. There is nothing over it. You won't even know you can pick it up until you just walk up to it and it starts flashing blue, and then it says hold circle because you can actually pick it up. So you won't know until you're close enough to it. But anyway, once you get that ball, that energy spear, take it to right over here and place it inside there. And you have to do this no more than 4 times. So the faster you do it, the quicker it'll be powered up. Just make sure that you do it fast enough so you don't have to do it more than 4 times. And there is one more thing to note between these two things. See how these two things are right next to each other? They're really close to each other, right? If it was that easy, it'd be amazing. It would be great. But it's always across the room from each other. So, for instance, if this spear is the one that's up, that means that you gotta take it to the pad that's on the other side of this little platform thing. Or circular room, whatever you want to call it. It will never be that easy, so you really do have to pick up the pace and be fast about it. You gotta go from one side of the room to the other side and do that constantly. So look around the room before you begin just to familiarize yourself where these items are at, and best of luck to you. I don't know how much more to say that, so let's play. Oh, there we go. Anyway, like I said, kill everything in the room just so that you can get everything started. Alright, there we go. Everything's started. Okay, so once again, turn around and look at everything. Okay. As soon as you pick that up, it starts the timer. There you go, see? Now, look around the room, and you want to try to familiarize yourself with where everything's at. There's tons of those spear nodes, there's tons of those platforms, you gotta take the spears too. Try to familiarize yourself where they're all at, because you're gonna have to get to everything as fast as possible if you want to make sure that you don't have to do this more than 4 times for the feat. If you're too slow, then it's going to take more than 4 times, meaning you will not get the feat to power this thing up. Pretty much it's a machine that as soon as it gets energy, it loses it, and you have to keep doing it over and over again until the machine's fully powered up. Which is why it's called Energizer. So, now that you guys know how to get this feat, hopefully I've walked you through every single detail of this feat. If you guys have any comments or questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will get back to you. Also guys, I've said it before a long time ago, but I'll say it again. I'm not the only person on this channel. This is our league's channel. We're in more games than just DCUO. Although you probably haven't really noticed since everybody's on their Twitch account. Whether they're on the DE Twitch or on their own personal Twitches, they've been streaming over there. What's going to happen now is they're going to start moving the videos and start streaming here, making videos and putting them on the YouTube channel. So expect a lot more videos, not just from me, but from us all. We are a league after all, right? Anyway guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you later. Take care.
Excuse me.